They told you Africa never won a war. They told you colonial powers were unbeatable. But there's one story they will never teach you in school. Because on this day, the mighty British Empire suffered one of the worst defeats in its entire imperial history. And it was at the hands of African warriors. In 1879, the British marched into Zululand with full confidence. The empire ruled a quarter of the world. They had guns, cannons, ammunition, and the arrogance of global power. But what they didn't have was the spirit of the Zulu. King Cetshwayo had warned them, "I am the shield of my people." When diplomacy failed, the British crossed into Zululand, expecting obedience. What they got instead was Isandlwana. On January 22, 1879, 20,000 Zulu warriors surrounded a British camp on the slopes of a lonely mountain. The British thought the Zulus were primitive, untrained, inferior. But the Zulu were disciplined, coordinated, and brilliant tacticians. With the legendary Horns of the Buffalo formation, they encircled the British army from all sides. While the British scrambled to load their rifles, the Zulu advanced with the speed of a storm. Within hours, 1,300 British soldiers lay dead. Entire regiments wiped out. Flags lost. Weapons seized. It was the first time indigenous African forces annihilated a modern European army in open battle. The British Empire was humiliated, and for over a century, Western historians tried to bury this truth, hiding it in archives, downplaying it, or calling it a miscalculation. But history doesn't lie. Africa stood up. Africa fought back, and Africa won. The Battle of Isandlwana remains a symbol of power, strategy, and unity, proof that colonial forces were never invincible, and that the spirit of African resistance can shake even the greatest empires. If you want more hidden African victories that the West tried to erase, hit like, subscribe, and drop Africa Rise in the comments.